Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Wait 1 second. While y'all enter the live, I have to go get something. 1 second. Welcome, y'all. Nonetheless, welcome. Welcome, my love. Welcome, my love. Welcome. Shout out to y'all for coming through. Mama Universe, Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors that guide and protect me. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me, as me for you and I collective to use our mind's eye to see. Always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, y'all. So Mars squaring Neptune. This is your Empress Goddess, High Priestess Alba La Pantera. For those of you who don't know, but for those of you who do, welcome back, baby. What up, Mina? What up, Vida? What up, my babies? What up, Intuitive? Still hit yesterday, 15-minute-ish. Yo, that 15, it did. I peeped where it stopped at and where it led into or where it was going as far as like me going live on IG afterwards, which would have been the second live I did. So one thing I would say, appreciate you for bringing that up. Those of you here, because I pay attention to the energies that come towards me for the messages I'm here to deliver. So YouTube is like group 1. Instagram is group 2. But group 2, there has been a lot of transformation happening. Even if you do hop into a message on IG, it's still considered group 2, but just at that moment that you're watching it live. And I'm speaking of like the ones who are around during the live message. It's similar when you're catching on a replay, but you get where I'm going, you know? So let's see what we got going. Zone for the collective. Let me see what the energy is. Mars squaring Neptune. Taking actions on the decisions when it comes to any form of injustice in your life, whether it's self or done to you. Okay. And Mercury has entered Libra today. So that's great for communication when it comes to partnerships. It's like one thing about this channel, you'll realize how the placements literally smooth out what's going on in your physical experience if you allow the universe to step in. Financial constraints, indecision. So an indecision leading to financial constraints or financial constraints have led you to indecisions in life. 813, 138, 318. So 813, this would be boundaries, 7 of Wands, Mars and Leo. And then you got 318, another Mars energy. So this is speaking of Mars square and Neptune. It could have something to do with your finances here. The message that's coming through, this is specific to someone. You have an ability to increase your finances, and you know that, but you play it small. This is someone who dims their light around other people. Just know the universe is going to take you out of that, especially if you're here to evolve in a way that allows you to, manifest easily. That's how it would seem to those outside of you, as if you're manifesting easily. And to even to you, it may seem that way as well. But there's something about not going after that you're being asked to do so at this moment. Let's see what else here. So 318 would be connected to the 10 of Cups. This is also connected to the triple goddess plant, Mary Jane. Some of you may need to slow down. There's a misuse of the herb. It's gotten you to a point where you've become very lazy. For others, when it comes to trees, the herb, this is one of the ways you connect to people. Some are having issues disconnecting because of the connection, the availability to be able to have the herb. Another side of it is someone realizing that that's the reason why they would be around certain people while people were around them. It can be either way, you know. Then we have the thinking woman. Yeah, I'm thinking all right. The sun card. Let me see what's this. 471. Let me see what else is coming through here for you. Let's see. Yin and the yang. Okay. In order for this balance to actually be a part of your life, this is someone not looking for their other half. Reason being, it's already stated in that context in itself. Looking for your other half. Your other half is within you. This is not something that's going to be outside of you. So here's the result. Here's where the equal sign comes in when it comes to what we're saying right now. As long as you've been looking for your other half, you've been experiencing what that's like in your life. A lot of things haven't reached its fullest potential because you subconsciously settled for the other half. Could be a life path 2, life path 4, or 8. Scorpio energy is coming in here strong. Scorpio, Cancerian, Scorpio and Cancer. 484. You could be born April, year 84. And if you were born April, the year 84, this message is for you specifically. You've been looking for your other half, and that's always been within you. Once the masculine and the feminine energies within are balanced, as within, so without. Let's see here. You got the journey, healer of the ages, deceiving oneself about the journey you've been on when it comes to being a healer. Because there's levels to the way deceit can come in, though. And this is what's being brought to the surface with Mars squaring Neptune as of yesterday. Hold on. As of the 9th, lasting for about 7 days, but also active 2 to 3 days before it. Wanting to balance out or repair situations that are unjust. 762. Temptations or restrictions, roadblocks. So as I did that, I was thinking of another deck, but I realized what happened there. It's more so all the information that you've been seeking is right in front of you. Some of you looking for more information. That's what's prolonging you from taking action on a decision here. Yeah. Some of you here having this energy of indecision when it comes to your path as the healer of this age. Why is that? Door to spirit is at the bottom of the deck. What needs to be cleared out here? Hostilities. Listen, should we trust the people that approach at this time? That's a great question. That's a great question. Should we trust the people that approach at this time? I would say pause before deciding. It's not an indecision. Pause before deciding. Okay. I feel like there's more to that question for me to answer that for you because there's I can give you so many different scenarios. Because if this is someone that hurt you and they've already done the work that they were supposed to do along your journey to get you to see what it is that you truly desire by seeing what you don't desire, this is someone you would definitely um, trust their approach to remind you how much you've evolved. So if there's more to that question, let me know. That way I can answer that fully. Because that could really, that's a really broad question. Because we're still in that shadow phase, post shadow of Mercury retrograde. Although it's direct, it's still getting back into its, natural orbital state, as I can say for right now. Natural movement, pace, position. Because a lot's being balanced out now. Let me see. Because there's also this vibe of misunderstanding, taking what you're doing, but not based off of the intent that you came across with it. And that's something to pay attention to in terms of the receptivity of that person. You know your intent. Now, if you don't know your intent and you're hearing this message, you're seeing why there's this confusion. But if you know your intent and somebody's not receiving it, obviously you're not the problem. Feel me? So a lot been going on for me. Omens and sudden endings. So if a lot's going on, just make sure you're putting in the proper foods into your body to help you with all of the chemical reactions that are happening to create the physical reaction in your physical environment. You know what I mean? Because you could also be wanting to overindulge because of all of this. Just as you're hearing me say that, just allow yourself, to step up to the plate. Feel me? It's something you asked for, and this is the prerequisite. That type of thing. But yeah, let's see what else. Let's see. Broken heart. Okay. And number 9, completion. It's what's the word? It's going through this healing process, but it's still releasing. This is someone who's still crying over something here. The thinking man, yeah. But you're gaining clarity. The more you shed those tears, the more clarity you're receiving. You're not weak for doing this. Now, this thinking man with the crystal, there's a lot of clear crystals in here. So like clear quartz, definitely get into some water though, because you're being presented with, this is showing me the Two of Pentacles. You're being presented with a lot of options here. Movement, choices, and decisions. You see those 3 passages back there? And it's in this month too. Allow the universe to shift things for you. And I really mean that literally, figuratively, allow the universe to shift things for you, which means there's things you would have to let go. Let's see, what else? Number 30. Holding the key, the garden and the gate. Give me a second here, because it just gave me the essence of the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Venus energy, but Mercury is in Libra. Focus more on your work. Focus more on what you have to do for you. There's been too much of a focus on making someone else feel good or to see you, that you got to bring all that energy back to yourself. Definitely gonna have to cut some cords though. Yeah. Hostilities and blossoming abundance. You got a choice which path you choose. See, they're showing you basically 2 of the passageways here. So this could be for you, divine feminine. This could be your inner masculine getting clarity, but the clarity is coming from all that is the feminine energy. So that could be some research that you can, hop into for yourself with your journal. What is the true essence of the feminine energy? And Bobby Hemmett is very good for that. Great for that. It's great for this entire message. I definitely posted like 3 messages from some of his excerpts or when he was speaking. But look at that. The contract came out like this in reverse, which is a 9. 99. That could be significant also. 10, 30, 99. 4, 6, 99. 4, 9, 99. 49, 99. Door to Valley. Let me see, why is this why is the contract in reverse? Before I pull some cards out, let me see. Now we're looking at this indecision with the healers and the contract in reverse. Yeah, see, the more you deceive yourself about what allows you to live the life of luxury, once you put down all of those doubts, this will completely heal. There won't even be a scar. I feel like that's a conversation that somebody is having too much, that they are willing to love, but they've been scarred, and it's sending mixed signals. Willing to do something, but you've been scarred. That's being in between. Let me see. Why is the contract in reverse? Some of you could actually be embarking or entering a spiritual union too. This is someone who's on the path of their North Node. What's a contract in reverse? This could be something that is completed, though. The cycle of broken heart has completed, or breaking hearts has completed. Welcome again, y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here. I love when the cards, do their thing. Like, it take a minute to pop through. Wow. Yes. Okay, the mature man and the main male. 5-1. Taurus energy, 6 of Pentacles, reciprocity. This is it. Yep, there's an end in all of that when it comes to okay. Whew, that's a lot right now. I said so much inside. let me get it out though. Okay. So you got this mature man and the main male and the thinking man. I feel like the message that's coming through here is that basically this thinking man is both of these is the same. They're all the same person. Let's just put it that way. Okay. And all right. This is general, but it just took me to a space where it's going to be not for all. This is an instance of a family with a lot of women. The men have the most beautiful relationships, so they encounter situations that they jeopardize because they notice the imbalance when it comes to the women in their life and their relationships. And this has been part of the generational wounding. Now, this could be a father for some of you feminines as well. That's just one instance. Now, the other thing that's coming in here, what was that? Yeah, see, 5151. It's the same person. Okay. Wow. The other key belongs to the divine masculine here, a God. Okay. They know this about themselves now. 222. You've been on a journey, divine feminine, to balance this all out. As far as the hermit going through the dark night of the soul, you knew what was behind you, guiding you to move forward, especially when it came to all of these different types of options. And a lot of these options certainly had to do with the breaking of a heart. 3099 is showing up here. But now you realize that this was the key to you receiving true love. So this is someone being able to appreciate what's coming towards them because of everything they've experienced. Long story short. So I'm getting this vibe of a lot of apologies coming in. From family members. Let's see, what else is here about this contract? Also, I'm seeing new love for some of you here because as far as this contract being in reverse, it's not the mature man, it's not the main male, it's the embodiment of both of them together. 6. Gemini energy is coming through here. Gemini, Virgo, Mercury. Bad health. Why is bad health here? Imprisonment, mental imprisonment. I feel like that's spiritual mental imprisonment. Wow. And then we got a change here at the bottom of the deck. So there's a change in the family dynamic. And that's crucial. That is crucial for the maturity of a man, or for you, divine feminine, to attract a mature man. Wow. That means you really got to see through a lot of shit, though. You got to see through a lot of shit. It's almost as if everything in your life has been destined to fuck you over. That's what this feels like. It's like everything wasn't what it seemed to be. There was a moment of anger about it, but now you're coming to this space where you can forgive yourself for experiencing that, or for even telling yourself that it's something to forgive yourself for, because that can cause a whole nother different type of loop too. Let me see. What's the energy here of the courthouse with bad health? So to speak, that's giving me injustice. Something's coming to the light here. Storm warning. Something's coming to the light here to put something back on track. And then we got, oof, wow. Archangel Gabriel, which speaks of speech, which speaks of the throat chakra, something with speech or speaking about something. Because the live, I wanted to go live a little before the time I started, but there was a situation with the microphone, like it wasn't connected. But all I had to do was restart my laptop, and that was fine. So it's like a reset has to happen, and then you can, Archangel Gabriel, fifth chakra, and the angel of balance, Libra, Taurus, Venus. And 12, there's definitely an ascension happening, because both of these cards come up to 12. And if you from up north, we call 12 or 50 the popo. But the sirens is also connected to Archangel Michael, which speaks of cutting the cords at the root. So this is cord cutting at the root. The root, the heart, the crown chakra, even the gut too. Wow, you saw a hawk attack a rabbit in my path the other day. Okay, you got to switch your mindset, because the only reason why the rabbit got attacked, like it says in this book for this animal spirit cards. The rabbit. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle, it wasn't an eagle, but the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. So just be mindful what you're putting into the ethers. Is 548, number 48. We got the angel of balance out here, which speaks of healing, soothing, and surrendering, balsamic phase, the phase right before the new moon. You may want to set deeper intentions. A gray mouse woke me out of my dream this morning. Oh, y'all starting to see. I mean, y'all been seeing, but I know this was going on. I see why we didn't go live here yesterday. And the messages that came out. Okay. The messages on IG from yesterday got something to do with a part of the shadow of the collective in here that you're stepping away from. This shit is beautiful, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It may not seem like it right now, though. But the same way the rabbit gave the eagle a great idea to attack it is the same way that you can speak into the universe what it is that you want, and give the universe the great idea of what you actually want and not what you're afraid of. That energy is very strong right now. Very strong right now. So the key is to not feel guilty about what you got going on. Don't feel guilty about who you are, what you've done in your past. That's another message I mentioned yesterday. That's a whole nother message I said yesterday. I said, here's the thing that people don't realize about those who are on a spiritual journey and the age that we're in. Healer of the ages, the one who can heal has some level or has understanding of what it is to be healed, right? By experiencing when it's not. So there's a lot of things most of y'all have done in your past that you're not proud of. That's your rite of passage. That's your rite of passage. And this is why I tell people, watch what you say about anything or anyone, because you don't know what rite of passage and what demons they had to overcome that you have no idea on how to even you what your next step will be. I don't even know if there would even be the thought of a next step, because you'll just be frozen in space at this point, just based off of like everything that this person has to experience. If most people who judge you, misjudge you, were to be within you for just 10 seconds of your darkest day, they will rather put themselves underwater and challenge themselves for 5 minutes. Okay. Unless you've actually trained or put yourself through training to do that, then it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah. Let me see what else comes through here. So the courthouse and bad health is being clarified by the storm warning. Angel of, yeah, everything that's happening that doesn't make sense is happening for balance. It's literally happening for balance. It's washing everything up. Even more symbolic based off of the actual hurricanes that are going on the planet, you know, that the collective is highly aware of. Like that energy shifts into your reality too if you allow it to, you know. Marriage, I'm telling you, whether this is a higher vibrational union with yourself, I mean, that it would have to start there before you get to a high vibrational union outside of you. Mature woman, yeah. Saturn, Capricorn, all day right here with the throat chakra and the crown. So this is leaving the age of Pisces, leaving, elevating from the age of Pisces, where a lot has happened with the heart chakra and below, and rising up to the age of Aquarius, having more to do with the throat chakra and the crown chakra, along with the heart. This is why there was a major part of you rebuilding that foundation through what you know about your ancestors in connection to yourself and the different ideals that come to you based off your own experience. Now, the way Mars is square Neptune, this is also going to step you into a lot of mysticism and the occult too. So, yeah, distant horizons, another 9336. Marriage for some of you, and there's somebody out here thinking about you, honey. Okay. Somebody out here, we go from all that heaviness to blossom in abundance. Let me get one more here. Marriage, distant horizons, and adjudication. This is like taking it to that level like this. Uh-huh. Because you already got one, key. The other key, the masculine has it. And together you're master teachers. Not physically, doing something that teaches other, well, yeah, you would be doing something physically that teaches other people, but it's not something that was part of the intent. It just so happens that you being yourself, this is what's being received by others in regards to that, and you being yourself. So let's get some more cards out. I feel like we got to the bottom of that. Okay. See what the animal spirit cards have to say. What's the message here for collective? Ooh, the peacock. I want to look more into this for you. But definitely showing out. That's what I call this card, the show out card. Show out. Everywhere I go out. Let me show you how I show out. Inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. Tell them that. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This, why you gotta be over here? Good day, honey. Let's see here. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. Pluto went direct, and this is a huge message for Pluto going direct, because you out here to rebuild your psyche from what has been destroyed for the purpose of regeneration. This creature can digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. See, this is the, look at that, the hawk is at the bottom of the deck with the fucking rabbit. That's the thing about the spiritual journey, that you would have to make a decision. Are you prepared to be able to digest it all without harboring resentment, pain, conflict? So I'm going to tell you right now, if not, you ain't built for this journey. I'm consciously telling you why people subconsciously don't enter that path. Although they may consciously know, but they may not say it out loud, at least to themselves. See, a lot of you in here have already decided to do that because you're watching or reading. So here's the message for you. Everything you do from here on out, do it with the essence of your inner beauty and compassion. Observe what takes you out of that character and remove yourself from it. There's no need to discuss that as to why you're doing so. That's all. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. And that's the greatest way to accept somebody for who they are, especially if you know that they're not in connection to your vibration, is to let them go, remove yourself. You should be able to sense that at this point. One, because of your own journey, but on top of that, the energetic field of this planet is putting that type of information right in your face, so you don't have to believe so, and you know what's up. Age of Aquarius, you know. You have like this, when they say the veil has been removed, based off what we're talking about right now, the veil has been removed from whatever it is that would have you second guessing yourself. There's still the opportunity to do so. I'm not saying that there isn't. There still is. Much stronger than before, actually. But there's even more clarity about what it is that you're supposed to be doing which path you should take. So knowing yourself is important, and celebrating yourself is even more so important, and not expecting, others outside of you to do so. If they do, you turn up, do your thing. But it looks like 8 eyes, so there's 9 eyes on you. 9 eyes on you. 3 ancestors. Tap waiting. Three of your ancestors are sitting around you when it comes to your outer chakras. This could be women. You're seeing clearly all of the patterns from all of the ages that are connected to you. Yeah. You got Oshun or Yah's energy popping through here. And then the starfish. Yeah, my yeah. Something told me that she was going to come up like that. Could feel it. Yeah, my yeah, or yeah, no sure. I just said 3 ancestors. The buffalo is grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. Yeah, give me a minute. Hold on. Like I just went through like a variety of emotions. Like I literally went through a variety of emotions looking at these cards. I got emotional, I got heated, like I just got then I got real sweet all at the same time. What is going on, y'all? You got the 2. What the fuck? All right. Okay. You got the starfish, the golden egg, the sea serpent, and these are 2 spiritual cards. This is happening regardless. This is happening with or without you wanting it to happen. Then you got the crow and the mouse and the crocodile. Like silent powerhouse, connection to the past, present, and the future. I don't know who you are up in here, but 4404, you're being reactivated on a level that is beyond your control. It seems like that Garden in the Gate card. Some of you don't realize, there she goes right here. You don't realize that having this one key and what it's doing. This is why I told you, as y'all were mentioning what y'all been seeing, and I'm telling y'all, oh, y'all seeing, I see what's going on though. Shit. Aquarius. Let's see. What is the energy of this Aquarius? What is the energy of this? What is this in the outside world connecting with us at this time? Because what? You got the eye of wisdom, the sea serpent, healing emotional wounds, being able to express your desires. That's huge. That's the second chakra. That's a whole nother different level of manifesting now for you to be able to speak what your desires are. Golden egg being the heart chakra. So you got the second chakra, the sacral, and the heart chakra. coming through here. The sea serpent and the golden egg, the rebuilding. Isis is also here. So let me go to Isis. That's what that meant. Something, yo. Hold on. And it's 44 minutes when your live started. 6:06 right now. Let's go, y'all. Let's roll. I said something about it. I told y'all this is when y'all be watching this live, it's a little different. I mean, even if you catch it on the replay, but for what I'm feeling right now, this. Come on, girl. You messing with my music. Okay. Isis, what is your message here? Told you. Life restored. Priestess of the Phoenix, yo, I am hot. Life restored. Foundation. Temple of the Black Obsidian. Told you. Once you go through the dark healing chamber, which is your rite of passage, you're not one to be played with. You're not one. The dark mysteries, the split the deck, and that's what shows up here. Enter the chamber of the dark goddess. That's Kali Ma. And then the Eye of Horus, assisting you to awaken divine perception, which is the hawk or the crow or any of those majestic birds. Life being restored. I'm telling you something about this key. Something about the key. Right. Spinning the Ankh, the key of life. I just got a tattoo of a snake on my back and I have a phoenix. Yes. Divine guardian. Portal of light. Your divine guardian, protection of the winged mother, your divine guardian is walking you through the portal of light, helping you to glide on their wings through time and space. And the cartouche, divine names of power. Some of you go by a different name in the spiritual realm, though. I feel like this is what you're learning about yourself. Yep. As you go through the chamber of the dark goddess, you're realizing all of the names of the different dark goddesses. That was part of that post up there. Initiation. Yep. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. And then you have Temple of Lapis Lazuli. That's, bro. Get y'all some Lapis Lazuli, especially with this connection that's opening up to communicate. Because truths are being unveiled. Yo, they not even playing. You're about to be revealed the revelation of Isis. That's a whole nother world now. That's receiving the respect for minding your business from people that would normally call you something completely different. On some real shit. Let's see what God energy we got here with these messages. I am so much more. The alignment of both the divine feminine and masculine energy. Homo spiritus. I am so much more. Perceiving yourself as a spiritual being living a human experience. Fortunately, no such evidence is required to self-realize that our essence is far more than merely genetics, DNA, flesh, and blood. With expanded consciousness beyond the physical self, the inner spark of life becomes more perceptible. Scientists still wrestle with the existence of this ineffable spark of life within the body. Some call it spirit, kundalini, or chi. Whatever name you give the mysterious life force powering the metabolic biomachinery of our magnificent body, it must surely exist. By acknowledging our mysterious nature as Homo spiritus, we begin recalibrating our consciousness to include our materialistic life as flesh and blood, while embracing our mystical life as spirit and soul. This is one of the many possible trajectories of Homo sapiens will take into ever-expanding universe we call home. To engage in this energy of so much more, imagine for a moment that you are driving a car. The outer machine is being driven by the inner touch of the human hands and feet. The brain is controlling the hands and feet using data provided by the eyes and the mind ability to navigate a safe route. What is making the choice to go somewhere? What contemplates a myriad or other thoughts while your brain drives the car without much attention? Consider that your body is its own kind of car ferrying your consciousness around through life, For example, the brain provides neuromotor controls to operate the body to pick up a glass of water from a table, similar to the motor vehicle. The physical body is a biological vehicle. The brain drives by sending neural impulses acting like hands and feet on the controls inside the motor vehicle. The mind perceives thirst and navigates the action needed to drink water from the glass, thus directing the brain to operate the body. Who is in the back of the mind that is making the choice to drink water from that particular glass? Play with this perception in the real time of your own life as your brain drives your body about without much thinking. Research a sensory deprivation tank facility and book some time in there to experience the neutrality of your body and the spaciousness of your being. I am so much more. That's deep. So what I'll do is I'll post this on IG in my stories so that way y'all can get a screenshot of this because this is great to do. Okay. That will be your messages for this evening, my loves. I got to get some work done. I have a message. Once I get done, I'll be here or on IG. Check me wherever. Love to see you. Great to have you.